Bonjour les amis, j'espère que vous allez bien. In this video, I'm gonna share with you some useful tips about learning French by yourself. My native language is Russian, my first foreign language is English, and my second foreign language is French. So I haven't learned French by myself. I had teachers. I learned it at school in my home country in Kazakhstan. So before coming to study in France, I already knew French. But now, at the moment, I'm learning Turkish by myself. So I prepared very useful information for you guys to learn any foreign language based on my teaching and learning experiences. I've been teaching for 4 years now, and you know, there are different learning styles. Each person has a different learning style. This method, learning by yourself, doesn't fit to any person. Some people need to be pushed. That's why it's better for them to take private classes or go, join a course at a language school. But others are more disciplined and are able to have their own study plan. So my first advice for you guys is to have your study plan. Create your own plan, stick to it, be disciplined and motivated. Today, for different reasons, some people are busy, some people lack resources, they don't have financial resources, or for any other reasons they don't have the opportunity to have a private teacher or join a class. That's why there are different free available resources on the internet which you can use, and I will share more about them in my video just in few minutes. So about creating your own study plan, you need to fix a certain date and time during the week during which you will study French. You have to take this seriously. Imagine, for example, you can say to yourself, every Tuesday and Thursday from 3 to 4 I sit and I'm not distracted to other things. I focus only on French learning. So you create yourself a certain schedule, you stick to it, and you write down all the topics that you need to learn. Usually it starts with first the alphabet, numbers, days of the week, months, seasons, the present tense, articles, le, la, un, une, personal pronouns, and etc. If you missed a class, you will have to catch it up. So also I advise you to buy a study book. I have a pile of books here. I will show and explain each. So the first one is Alter Ego. A lot of schools in France and Switzerland are using these books. For A1 level, A2, any level. So as you know, there are 6 levels. A1, A2 beginners level, B1, B2 intermediate levels, and C1, C2 advanced and proficient level. So Alter Ego is a good book, although I personally prefer another one, which I would show you later. So this is one of the books that I'm using also during my French classes with beginners. It's a grammar book, Grammaire progressive du français. It has 200 exercises and a CD disc at the end. So you can look and find them in Fnac or Amazon and order online also. Another book, second edition, it could be any other edition because the books are, they update each year or every other year. So probably mine is old, but same, you can find Grammaire progressive du français. It also has here the rule. So it starts with a rule and an exercise. Okay, so each unit is dedicated to a new grammar exercise, rule, and exercises. It doesn't, it does have a CD, so you can listen and practice your listening skills. Another book that I also have is about phonetics, Phonétique progressive du français. Excellent if you're a beginner, because from the very beginning you need to have the right pronunciation. It's really important. So during your free time, because you will study alone, you can use the CD disc, which is here. I don't have it here because it's in my computer. But you can listen to the right intonation and the right pronunciation, how to raise your voice when you ask questions, how to make affirmative sentences, etc. So this all done by native speakers, and it's a good exercise for your phonetics. This book I love a lot. I use it all the time for my students. It's excellent because it has all grammar rules for intermediate level. Same on the left we have the rule, on the right we have exercises. Exercises are great. They are very simple to understand. At the end you have corrections, so you can correct yourself, see if your answers were correct. So if you guys have already started learning French and you don't want to forget it, or you want to refresh your memory, you know that you have some grammar, you lack some knowledge in grammar, then this book is for you. And if you guys live in France, Switzerland, Belgium, Quebec, or in any other French-speaking country, in Africa, then or Outre-mer, as we call French islands, you are lucky because you are immersed in this environment where you can practice on a daily basis French. For those who do not live in a French-speaking country, you have to create artificially, this environment where you're surrounded by French language. How to do that? You have to focus on 4 competencies that we have, right? Speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Let's talk about reading. When you read, you learn new words. You enlarge your vocabulary, and this is great. You should do that as much as possible. You should choose simple text if you're a beginner, and advanced text if you're an advanced speaker. So choose text according to your level. I advise to read news in French on like TV5 Monde, or some website for language learning and also for news in general. There are so many resources on the internet you can find anywhere, also some websites dedicated to language learning. Then listening. You have to listen to any type of like audio, podcasts, videos. Go on YouTube, find free YouTube videos, listen to them, listen to the French radio. You can download French radio on your phone, and while listening to music, you can listen to people talking. So you can slowly, make your ear get accustomed with French sounds. Maybe you will not understand everything at the beginning, and this is all right. You don't have to stress or worry too much, but with time your ear will be used to French sounds and you will understand more and more. Maybe you will just detect few words at the beginning, okay? But these few words you will use it will be as an active your active vocabulary, not passive. Okay, then let's focus on writing. How can you write by yourself? You can write essays. For example, my family, very simple text about your family. You can find like an example from the internet and write your own using this example. You can also write dictations. It is an awesome practice to avoid all the errors. Be careful with orthography, detect the words and correct yourself. So go find any audio that is according to your level with transcription, write a dictation and then see if you made any mistakes using the transcription. And finally, the speaking part. So if you have no one to speak with, you can speak to yourself. I'm doing that for Turkish, for example. I have Instagram account where I film myself speaking Turkish, and I post stories talking to myself. This is also a great practice. You can start by saying simple phrases like the house is beautiful, people are walking, the weather is good. You will start noticing how your French is improving by only talking to yourself. You will understand that maybe you don't know certain words, so you will go to translate them. So you will learn new words, you will try to sound better, sound more authentic, and stop worrying speaking in front of a camera. Stop worrying speaking in a foreign language. Okay? Hope it is useful. Another tip to practice your speaking is to find a language partner. There's a great app that I personally love. It's called Tandem, Tandem, or Hello Talk, but I prefer Tandem. You can find people from everywhere who are willing to practice a foreign language, and you can practice together. 2 more tips. You should also subscribe to a person, a French actor, actress, singer who motivates you, who inspires you. If you're in social media, subscribe to bloggers who are teaching French. So every day you can look at them, learn from them, and learn absolutely new things that you couldn't have learned by yourself. And finally, put your phone or your computer in French. This will also force you to learn new words, and it would improve your French in the long term. Let me know if any of these tips are already working for you, or if something is not working and you're struggling with. Let me know that in comments below. And I wish you guys a wonderful day, une très belle journée, et à bientôt. Bye bye.